All right, one more again. We're going to try this one more time, y'all. Okay. It is KIM in the SAB, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia. And guys, in this video, I wanted to talk to you right quick and just save you a little bit of trouble, because today was a very troublesome day for me. I'm just going to keep it real. I know everybody who's usually in direct sales is like, hello, it's an awesome, fantabulous, amazeballs day every single day. But that's just not the truth, y'all. I am a person. I am not always happy. I am not always funny. Sometimes the proverbial ish hits the fan and I be all in my feelings, okay? And I just be riding the wave of misery. Today was a hard day, okay? Uprooting your son 4 hours away, putting him in a new school, still having like all your stuff in boxes and suitcases. 'Tis not fun, okay? And I had to think about, you know, when you're in a bad state, when you're in a bad vibration, it is very super important that you immediately get yourself into a good state of mind. You got to know what mentors can do that for you. You got to know what music can do that for you. You got to know all of that stuff. And so I had to reflect on all of my many blessings, right? That is the thing that will get you out of a bad, very you know, state of mind. I had to reflect on my blessings, and one of the many blessings that I'm grateful for is the fact that back in 2013, 14, whatever it was that I started my business, I was not one of those chicks that was like, let me ask my husband. And I mean no disrespect by this, okay? I mean absolutely no disrespect, but I'm going to tell you right quick, the reason why I say this and I address this to the females is not because I'm one of those female empowerment ones, because y'all know I have very strong alpha energy. I've always been a tomboy, always hung around the dudes, always hung around the men, and there's a reason for that. Men get what they want. Very rarely, if ever, do I have a man say, oh, well, let me ask my wife before I join this business. Very rarely. If he does, chances are he's only asking because he wants to basically have a scapegoat. Okay? He doesn't want to tell you no himself, so he'll say, let me ask my wife. The wife is like, you know, the, what do you call it? Like I said, the scapegoat, right? So that's usually what men do when they don't want to tell you how they really feel about something. They'll say, well, my wife said I can't do the business, or whatever the case may be. But all the men who contact me, whether it's to be a client or whether it's to be a consultant, they know exactly what they want and they do it. They worry about the wife later. They worry about the kids never. It doesn't matter if little Johnny has soccer or football or Sarah has cheerleading. They could care less. If they want it, they're going to get it, and that's it. But the women, on the other hand, well, you know, I got to wait to get my stuff because it's back to school. I got to wait to do this because it's that. I got to wait because I got to see what my husband says. And I'm telling y'all right up front, I don't care who likes it or not. If you're one of those people that's going to ask your husband, chances are he's probably going to say no. There are very few men that are exceptions to this rule. And the reason being is because if you're involved in this right here, where you're making new friends, okay, and you're going to make new friends, this is going to put you all the way out your comfort zone. And it's going to put him all the way out his comfort zone too. Now, a woman can suck it up because we do it all the time. Men are usually out there powwowing and making new friends, and we just like, But with men, it's a little harder. See, Pastor Holiday is on here and he said, yep, and he's a pastor, so you know he's not lying, okay? But with men, it's definitely harder. It's going to be harder for them to watch their wife, and most of the time it's the wife that's staying at home that says to me, oh, I have to ask my husband. So if your wife is staying at home and she's with the babies, it's going to be hard for you to listen to her, listening to Og Mandino and people that are basically taking her to another level on a higher vibration while you're not going there. It's going to be hard for you. Let's not talk about if she's not successful. Let's talk about if she is successful. It's going to be hard for you to have your wife that you used to throw a few dollars here and throw a few dollars there when she needed something. Now she's making her own money and she doesn't have to ask you for stuff, and you don't know where she got that new purse or those new shoes, or, you know, oh, she didn't ask you for bill money or grocery money. Oh, whoa, she's getting a little bit too big for her britches. It's going to be hard for you to swallow that pill. Let's not even talk about the online mentors, right? Let's talk about real live people, okay? It's going to be hard for you to watch your wife have men come onto her team, or men clients, or men colleagues in the business, okay, who are sitting next to her fighting for their wives and their children, and you watching football on Sundays, okay? It's going to be hard for you to swallow that pill. So to all the women who say, you know what, Kim, I gotta ask my husband, I have not had one woman yet come back to me and he said yes. go out there and have the potential, just blow up the potential to make more money than me. Go out there and hobnob with people that are on another level. Go out there and make new friends. Some of y'all haven't made new friends since the 80s. Okay, some of y'all think that your co-workers are new friends. Those are not friends. Those are people you work with. But some of y'all don't make no new friends. Some of y'all don't make no new money. Some of y'all don't do no new nothing at all. And men don't have this problem, but women do. And I'm telling you, women, I'm telling you right now, and this is, like I said, it's not a disrespectful thing. It's just that you got to realize what it is you're really saying. I never listen to the words that are coming out of a person's mouth. I listen to what the words really mean. I don't care what you say. I listen to what you are saying. So especially in a business like this where it takes like less than $150 to join, I know women, seriously, that will, hold on one second. Hold on. I forgot where I was. Oh, the reason why I'm saying this, like I said, it's no disrespect, but you got to think about it, okay? I don't listen to what people say. I listen to what they're saying. It's a problem because, see, most of the objections that men have when they tell their wives no is, that's going to take away from your family time. But see, he's not thinking about you having your family time taken away when you're watching those soaps, when you're watching Power, when you're watching Empire, when you're doing any other things that take away from your family time. So it's not a time issue. As far as money, like I said, this is less than $150 for most people to join. And it's always the people who have the smallest package that usually give me the most pushback, which I'm not here for. If any of you have ever known, if you call me and say, hey, convince me, I will not. I absolutely will not convince you to join a business that can help you eventually, if you stay with it, set your family free, when I don't have to convince you to buy some weed, or I don't have to convince you to buy a fake name brand purse. Okay, so I will not convince you of anything, and that is why it goes back to money. If he says it's a money issue, it's not a money issue, and you know dang on well it's not a money issue either, because you will be the same person. Women are very convincing when they want to be, and dare I say manipulative. Okay, so we'll go out and buy a dress, we'll go out and buy some shoes, we'll go out and drop whatever it is we want to drop for date night, for a night on town with the girls, or whatever, or a Beyonce concert, and we will justify it to the hill. This makes me feel good about myself. I deserve it. I'm here taking care of all your kids, cooking meals, and keeping this house clean, and We will go through hell and high water to convince him that $400-500 on one night out in town, if we really want it, is worth it. So it's not a money issue. You and him both know that. It's not a money issue. It's not a time issue. For both of y'all, it's really just, it's a security issue. It's going to require you stepping out of your comfort zone. It's going to require him stepping out of his comfort zone. It's going to require the both of you balls to the wall, really doing something that you're not used to and being okay with that. And that is hard for people. But I am here to tell you, as somebody who has spent, oh my gosh, so much money to move, spent money on a divorce lawyer, spent money on, you name it, I've spent money on it lately. I am so glad that I did not have to ask my husband's permission, to join my business, because had I done that, then at the time that we divorced, I would have been resenting him, and I wouldn't have had any right to do so, because everybody is in control of their own destiny, whether you are married or not. Because let me tell you something, don't say, oh well, Kim is bitter because she's getting a divorce. Absolutely not. I think it's a great thing. You know why? Because I see that he could see where the people that we were becoming, while I was still jaded by the people who we used to be. So it's all good in the hood. However, I will tell you this, even if you don't get a divorce, do you understand that the loss, it's not just about the loss of your spouse, it's about the loss of your spouse's income. Some of y'all are still married, but the person who told you not to join the business, now they're in the bed incapacitated. You taking care of them. You their caregiver. Okay, I have a business partner, and she was talking about how her husband, when she was in her 20s, he had like a brain tumor, or I forget exactly what it was, but literally within 6 months of being diagnosed with something, he was dead. And in that 6 months, she had to go out and earn the money to pay the bills, and then on the weekend she was selling plates to pay the caregiver that was watching him while she was at work. So it's not about the loss of a spouse. It's not about divorce. I'm not saying don't listen to him because he's going to leave you eventually. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is your butt don't know what's going to go down. Your butt don't know what's going to happen. That person may be there physically, but mentally, emotionally, financially, they may be gone. Last year, I did a GoFundMe for my hairdresser, who is more like a friend to me. She's a mother of 6 kids. And when her husband had a stroke, he was sick for 2 years. And she had a pulley lifting this big man who was twice her size up and down the bed, up in and out of the bed, in their van, taking 6 kids to work so they could all help pay the bills. She and her husband, like my soon-to-be ex-husband and myself, they had known each other since they were teenagers. Okay? Since they were teenagers. Now, her husband didn't go anywhere. He was her ride and die. Okay? But he was riding with her until he was dead. So what I'm saying is, it's not about whether or not your spouse is going to leave you or divorce you. It's about the fact that you never know what is going to go down. You never do. So asking your spouse is a cop-out. And if you're saying, well, Kim, I don't have a problem with asking my spouse, it's not about that. It's just that I don't think I can do the business. Let me give you peace of mind on that one too. You can't do the business as you are right now. But if you are willing to give yourself just a little bit of faith, just have a little bit of faith. And I couldn't do the business as myself years ago when I started the business. I had to become somebody new. Okay, I had to become a totally different person, but I was willing to do that because what I saw was that what I was doing wasn't working. And I'm so glad that right now, like I said, with all the money that I've had to pay, going through this divorce, going through this move, going through in April losing my job when I had a biking accident and couldn't even walk, and my 8-year-old was bringing me food, was bringing me things to clean my wounds, was bringing me my 8-year-old. I couldn't even go down the stairs in my own home. Do y'all get that? Do y'all understand that? This is why, I'm gonna be honest, this is why I get so pissed off when people say, I gotta ask my husband. I don't have no husband saying I gotta ask my wife. None. Men know what they want and they go get it. That's why I deal with dudes. I love me some dudes. Everybody in the who's like, oh, my audience is women. You go right on ahead. And the majority of my team is women. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of my team is on this Facebook Live right now. I don't have a problem with women, but I like women that have a certain type of alpha energy. I'm not even going to lie to you. I am not a Yana Manzan. I'm not going to hug you in my bosom or none of that. Listen, we can talk about your problems, but if you don't have a solution, then we're not going there. Okay? So we're going to get it done. So, lastly, I'm not in my feelings. Don't get me wrong, but everything ain't going to be a hee hee ha ha. I'm just saying to the people that are watching this and you say, you reached out to me, but you have not followed through. You need to do it. You have no idea what you are missing. Some people only go to work and come home. Only go to work and come home. Year after year. And I'm telling y'all, this is not just about the money. This is not just about it. And I'm not trying to get anybody to go against their spouse. What I'm trying to get you to do is realize when you're making excuses to stay where you are, even though what is that saying? Some people prefer a known hell to an unknown heaven. Look it up. And it's the truth. And I'm telling y'all, this is about, like I said, it's about making friends. The friends that I have in my clients, and the consultants who have joined me, and the people who have just reached out to me, y'all wouldn't even believe some of the things they've done for me. When my friends did not understand me, friends that I've had for years, do not understand me any longer, think I'm crazy, which is fine by me. When they left, it was Candy Brown, who's on this broadcast right now, a single mother of 2 special needs twins, who came to help me move out of my home, along with my family. Not some of my friends who I've known for years, and I met her online through Periscope. Y'all don't even know what y'all are missing simply because you will not give yourself the chance to step outside of your comfort zone, simply because you will not, just for once in your life, take a chance on yourself. And stop making excuses that it's your time, it's the money, or it's your husband, because it's none of the above. It is you. And there has got to be a point in your life when you do better for you and for your family, because we as women know that we can justify whatever it is we need to justify. So honey, justify it and jump on this boat, because trust me, you don't want to be in my position and then say, I wish I would have done what Kim said. I'm going to get off of here and go eat some crab stew with my granny. I know that's a crazy way to end, but that's what it is, okay? And get the rest of my life together. So I just had to come with the real, because Kim ain't always having fun and cracking jokes. Life comes at us all. What is it? The rain falls on the just and the unjust. Okay? And I'm not crying. I don't want no pity. I don't want none of that. Like I said, I'm so happy and thankful and grateful that through it all, I had daily deposits coming through my bank account because of my Square store, as well as my weekly commissions, as well as my binary pay. Thank you, God, that I took a chance for myself, and I knew better even when nobody else in my life did. Get with it, y'all. It's a new economy. You need to participate and stop spectating. Bye.